Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be wrapping up Loretta's and talking about the future of some of the guys that raced in it. So this is going to be a very interesting video here. Got 10 laps set here at the Ironman National MX versus ATV All Out, and we're going to be talking about it here. The main thing I want to talk about is Haiden Deegan. Hayden Deegan did really well at Loretta's, other than the bike problem that he had in the first moto that he raced. Did very well. Once one of the schoolboy classes. By the way, I didn't watch all of Loretta's. I watched bits and pieces of it, but I made sure that I caught the pro classes, like the Deegan's classes, and I caught the 250 Pro Sport and Open Pro Sport. Most of those classes. So I was able to watch some of the big names. So. And then I also watched some of the mini kids because they're fun to watch too. But so I feel like I have enough information here to talk about Loretta's. Let me just get to the title of this video, so you guys can click away after this, because I know you guys clicked on this video to hear about the one, the only Haiden Deegan. Hayden, other than the bike problem in the first moto that he had, where he hit Evan Ferry there, which by the way, let me just go on a little tangent here real quick. That was not Evan Ferry's fault. Evan Ferry did not do that on purpose. I know those kids don't like each other, but I don't think Evan would purposely tip over to ruin Haiden Deegan's moto. That was just a case of Ferry tipped over. That corner caused a lot of problems. And yeah. And Deegan had nowhere to go, and that's just unfortunate. But I watched the Deegan's video of that happened. That they just uploaded a few days ago, and Deegan wasn't pissed about it, and he went out and pretty much Deegan did. I'm not a Deegan hater. It might come off, some of the things I say about Deegan might come off as, oh, he's a hater, he doesn't believe in the kid. No, I think the kid will do great things. Amateurs are so much different than pros that you can't, like, look at Michael Lessie. Michael Lessie won a ton, beat Ryan Villapoto a ton in amateurs, and look what happened when they got to the pros. Cian Cerullo beat Cooper Webb a lot in amateurs, and look what happened when they got to the pros. So, I don't know if I look at amateurs that closely, because amateur racing is so much different than the pros. And you know what? Put these kids, Deegan and Evan Ferry and Ryder D, put these guys on stock bikes and see how they really do first. That's what I'm just gonna say about that. So that's my little tangent. Anyway, let me talk about Hayden Deegan a little bit and what his future could look like. So I watched a video from Moto Media, I believe, and I'll link it in the description if you guys haven't watched it. He kind of goes over his point system here, and what the Moto Combine and Redbud met, and yeah, he talks about all that. So if you want more details on what Deegan might have to do here, he's got to score 60 points in amateurs to get his pro license, basically. And yeah, Moto Media just he goes over it a lot better than I will ever, so I'll leave a link in the description to his video, so you guys can hear the full story on this. But I'm just gonna talk about what I think. So it's pretty much, I think Gavin Towers confirmed that he's going pro here at this national right here, Ironman, for 2022. I think that's what he said. At least that's what I got from his thing. I don't think he's racing combine. I think he's going straight to pro, which that'll be interesting. And there's a lot of rumors out here about Haiden Deegan. So let me just say, if I'm Star Yamaha and I'm Brian Deegan and I'm the Deegan family, even Hayden, if I'm in the Hayden Deegan camp, I would wait. I would hold off on any pro races. Just do the combines. If you don't know, the Moto Combines, I believe it's Ironman and the last race at Paula are the Moto Combine races. So yeah, if I were them, I'd just race those and go pro 2023. I hope and I think they should go the Nick Romano and Matt LeBlanc route. So if you don't remember, Nick Romano and Matt LeBlanc went pro at Fox Raceway this year for the first round. I think Hayden should do that. I honestly think if these guys let Hayden if Hayden Deegan goes pro at any of these four nationals, the four remaining nationals, I think that would be a mistake. Just get him some more times, get him through Mini-O's in November or whenever that is, and just go pro next year. I honestly think Hayden Deegan should go pro next year, but they're apparently, according to Moto Media, which he does say in that video, but like I said, I haven't seen anything, but he did say that the Deegans have a big announcement coming up here in the next few days, maybe, about his future plans. So I'm just gonna have to wait for that. If that's actually what's gonna happen, I'm just gonna have to wait for that. Like, anyone, please don't take this video as, oh, Deegan's going pro in the next 4 races. No, don't. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what Moto Media is saying. That's just rumor right now. There's, like I said, there's a lot of rumor about when is Hayden Deegan going pro, and I honestly think they should go pro next year and not, don't do, like, no dog on the kid, and this guy's getting better as he gets farther in his pro career. Max Vohland, that kid's awesome. He's a joy to talk to. But a lot of people in the industry, including myself, think he went pro a little bit too early. Like, he should have went at least one more year at amateur. But obviously KTM had that thing with Troy Lee, where Troy Lee Designs went to Gas. So they wanted to bring their 250 program back, and they brought Max Vohland in way too early. So yeah, that's just that. I mean, it's good. Max Vohland's definitely getting better, especially in the last 2 nationals in 2022 that we ran, Millville and Washougal. I was at Millville, by the way. He's definitely getting better, and I hope they don't drop Max Vohland next year, because if you don't know, Tom Vial's coming in next year. Anyway, back to the amateur before I get off on a tangent here. Oh, damn, I got launched. Anyway, before I go on a tangent, let's talk about some other guys. Like I said, Gavin Towers expected to make his pro debut. He announced on Instagram that in his Loretta's post, on his after Loretta's post, that he said, let's get ready for the Ironman Pro National. Now, I took that as Gavin Towers is going pro in Ironman, this track right here. Honestly, I kind of believe that, and I hope he does well. As for Ryder DeFrancesco, we saw him make his pro debut at Redbud and Millville, so I believe he's just going to step in for the last 4. And there was a big debacle for 2023 about him not having a ride for 2023, but that got during Loretta's this week, that got confirmed that he is on pro circuit for 2023, which honestly, that would have made pro circuit look so bad if they just pro circuit and Kawasaki would have looked horrible if they put all this money into Ryder DeFrancesco and let him go like that. And yeah, so Ryder D is going to hop back into the series, I imagine, at Unadilla, because I don't see that going any differently. Who else? Oh, Chance Hyman. What the hell happened to Chance Hymas this week? I expected him. I don't even think he won a title. I don't even, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think he won a moto this week. That was horrible. Now, I do think the gate picks for him, because if you don't know, and I literally just learned this, gate picks are so stupid at Loretta's, in my opinion. They draw from a hat, and whatever number you get is your gate pick. That's so stupid. I think that costed Chance Hymas a lot. But other than that, did not look like Chance Hymas of last year. As far as his pro debut, I have no idea. I somehow got Lucas Myrtle's number, so I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say that, but I got his number, and I can't ask him. I thought about it this week, but I don't know. He might not tell me. I don't know if he hasn't gone pro yet. I'll ask him at Paula for sure. But yeah, Chance Hymas. That was that was not a bike problem. That was he's on a good bike. He's got a good group of guys. Hell, I think he trains with the Lawrence brothers, so he's got a good bike. There had to be a lingering problem going on because that was not normal Chance Hymas. Evan Ferry too. Evan Ferry didn't do that well, and one guy I hope, or one guy I think these guys need to watch out for in the future is Caden Braswell. This kid was unbelievable. He won 250A title, I believe, or B. Yeah, he won 250A title. I believe the 250 Pro Sport, which is basically 250A. I think he's gonna be a threat in the future. Yeah, that was an interesting week at Loretta's for sure. I think Gavin Tower's the only one confirmed that he's going pro in the next 4 rounds, which I think it'll be rough here for the first, because he's going Ironman and Paula, so the last 2, I think it'll be rough, man. I just don't see that going well. I mean, hopefully maybe he'll pull out a top 10, because it is the end of the season. A lot of guys, and that's another thing, going back to the pros, we haven't had a lot of injuries this year. And if you don't know, Unadilla, Malcolm's coming back, Dylan Ferrandis is coming back, and Dean Wilson. I don't know how the hell Dean Wilson is coming back, man. Like, his third asshole must be fixed somehow. And then Kyroli's coming back at Budds Creek, but I think that's just Budds Creek. I don't think he's doing the rest of them. So yeah, we got a lot of guys. Plus the 250 class is gonna get all the amateurs probably. I hope Chance Hymas goes pro, because I think Chance Hymas is gonna be something special here in the future. Like I said, there was something going on with Chance Hymas. If anyone has any answers on the Chance Hymas situation there in Loretta's, please comment down below and let me know what happened, because that was not normal Chance Hymas. I mean, maybe I think, judging on what we saw in the 250 Futures for Supercross in 22, I think Chance Hymas will be a better Supercross guy. In fact, there's rumors that I've heard that Lucas Myrtle is trying to get Hymas to go Feld Supercross and World Supercross only, which honestly I think will be a good idea. Just skip out outdoors, because I think Chance Hymas will be a better Supercross rider in the future. So yeah, a lot happened this week, and news that came out today as far as World Supercross is Josh Hill is going to be riding World Supercross now, and I want to, okay, since I brought up World Supercross, we can talk about this for a little bit, because I was just thinking, and if you watched it a little bit, if you watched the video, there's a video, it's it's actually hilarious. Josh Mosman, who's a good buddy of mine, raced the Washougal National back in July, and then literally right after interviewed Dungey and Tomac, and he brought up World Supercross to Tomac, and it sounds like, from what Eli Tomac said about the World Supercross deal, because he is racing in the British Grand Prix there in Wales, Cardiff. I don't know Britain that well, sorry about that. But yeah, according to Eli, they're going to ship a bike out there. I just don't know what that means. I honestly think we're going to have an announcement here before the first round of World Supercross that Star Yamaha is going to be a team, because I've heard that Bobby Reagan has showed interest in that. And it sounds like, oh look, here's my Tomac counterpart in the game, Homac. Y'all know what that's a pun on. Sounds like Eli is gonna, or Star Yamaha is gonna ship a bike out there for him for the first round, and then he's gonna just get paid an assload of money to do that first round, which I think Eli can win in Britain, honestly. I hope Eli can win in Britain. Like, there's a lot of good guys. Like Cole Seeley's coming back, but yeah, sounds like Eli is getting a Star Yamaha shipped out there. Which, don't be surprised if Star Yamaha's a team. Honestly, like I said earlier, they are pushing Bobby Reagan is very interested in this World Supercross thing. And Bobby Reagan's a really cool dude, really chill. Met him at Millville. But yeah, a lot happening in the sport here as we get ready for Unadilla. I honestly I don't think Ken Roxon wins the Unadilla. I know he's been so good there the past 2 years that we've been. I just don't think he wins it, man. There's just Sexton and Tomac are riding so good right now. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have for this video. If you want me to talk about a specific topic in the sport, just let me know down in the comments below. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Any topics I talked about here, leave your opinion down below. Yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next video.